I'm Jonathan O'Brien.
And I'm Taylor Shaw. I'm about to show you how to change your oil. To change your oil, you need your tools, your oil pan, your oil filter, some napkins, and most importantly, your oil.
Let's begin.
Alright, the first step is to drain your oil. Put your oil pan under your oil plug, and that'll be generally under your motor. Just unscrew that. I already pre-loosened it to make it easier because it's usually really hard to get off sometimes. Alright, you just let that drain, and then you wait for till it's like at a drip. You put your plug back in, and then you're good. Screw it back in there. Your transmission plug is usually up under the transmission too. And there's your oil filter right there.
Here in just a minute, we'll be taking off the oil filter and showing you how to screw on the oil filter, the new one.
Alright, now that the oil is pretty much drained, put the screw back in there. Get your ratchet and tighten it up real good. It doesn't have to be too tight, just make it pretty tight.
Tight enough to where it won't come off while you're driving. Alright guys, now my boy Taylor just got it real tight. Now we're about to show you how to do the oil filter. That little black thing right there. We will have to unscrew the oil filter and put on the new one that we just got brand new from AutoZone. Now for this certain Z71, you got to get the PH3506 oil filter. That won't be the same in all cars. Most cars you have an owner's manual in the glove box that you can look at and tell which oil filter it holds, or you can go to AutoZone, look it up in the book, or ask a person that works there to look it up on their computer, and they will find out what kind of oil filter your vehicle needs.
Alright, right here, unloosen or unscrew your oil filter. There's going to be oil coming out, so still keep your pan under it. Drain all that oil into your oil pan out of the oil filter. Set your oil filter on the side where sometimes it's a plastic oil or oil pan, and you just set it in there. You let that drain, then get your new oil filter and get some new oil and pre-lube it up so that there'll all be oil in there. Now screw that back on.
Be sure you get it good and tight. Make sure that thing won't come off at all. Taylor's big strong muscles, he's got it. Now look at those arms.
Be a lot easier. They make a tool where you put around the oil filter to screw it on tighter or loosen it up, so you don't have to use your hands. Make it a lot simpler.
Unless you just want to be more manly like us and use your hands. If you do have money though, you can go to AutoZone or Walmart or your local car auto parts store, and you can get any tool you want to make this job a lot easier. Or you can go to Valvoline oil, but you'll spend a lot more money if you don't do it yourself. So far in this segment, we've taught you how to drain your oil, we've taught you how to take your filter off and drain all of your oil into the oil pan. Now that all of your oil is drained, all you have left to do is add oil to your truck. This is what you put your oil in. It goes into the engine, of course. And this is what you check your oil with. If you look real close, it will show you on the dipstick where the oil level should be. Right there is where it should be. But right now, the oil is not up because we have not yet entered oil into the truck. We just got done draining it. For my truck, the oil weight, you need 5W30. It'll be different for cars. You need to check your oil or your owner's manual, and it'll tell you what weight of oil you need. Now, put your funnel where you put the oil in so it'd be easier so it don't spill oil all over the engine.
pour that up in there. Let that sit. Let your funnel sit there for a minute. Drain all your oil before you let it go, so you can get the other oil.
Now this is the 5-quart oil can. We just got done putting 1 quart in it. This truck holds 6 quarts. You can also find out in your owner's manual how many quarts your car needs. You just keep pouring your oil in there until you got it all in there. Once you finish dumping it all out, you let it sit for a minute. Once again, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Taylor.
And that is how you change your oil.
Stay tuned for more clips on how to be a man. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.